It's your boy B. I'm here at the one and only Big Sco, and we're your host of Cognac Spills, the highly anticipated Cognac Spills.
Yes, sir.
And we are in the world-renowned Yak Cave. At least in my mind, it's
it's the Yak
world-renowned. You know,
see, it's the Yak
sometimes
Cave.
you gotta speak it into existence.
It's the Yak Cave, baby.
So,
Let's get there.
We're gonna get straight into it, man. So we got a lot of special content for you guys today. First segment we're gonna get into is the sip of the day. And we're drinking on something real special, guys. So this is the Bowen Extra Cognac.
We're showing the ball.
Show the bottle. Yes. So once again, I'm gonna shout out Cognac Experts. That's where I purchased this bottle from. And listen, I know I said this in the unboxing video, but ran into this problem a few weeks ago. Was going into my local liquor store, and they didn't have the stuff I was looking for. The cognac selections these days are slim pickings, man. Slim pickings in the liquor store. So I did some research. I found this website. They got everything you need, man. Everything you need. If it's something you're looking for and you can't find it in your liquor store, chances are Cognac Experts will have what you're looking for. So I ran across this on their website, and it was priced at right around $485. So you're gonna spend about $500 after taxes.
Let them know with the shipment. How long would it take to get to them?
It took this shipment about 2 weeks to get. All right, but like I said in the video, man, it's well worth it. And they got everything you're looking for. If you're looking for Louis 13, they got that. If you're looking for any Hennessy's that you may need, all the master blenders, because the local liquor stores, man, I can't find none of the stuff that I usually drink. I can't find none of the stuff that I usually drink. But if you go on Cognac Expert, go on their website, follow them on Instagram. They got a lot of good information as well as products to buy. And, just check them out and see if you can find what you need. Chances are you will be able to find what you need. So today, like I said, we're drinking on Bowen Extra Cognac. So the first thing I noticed, obviously, about Bowen Extra Cognac is this beautiful case that it comes in.
Yeah, that's nice.
It feels like genuine leather. Now, I don't know if it's really genuine leather, but it feels like it. Feel that?
Let's see what you're talking about, man. Yeah, that's different. Definitely, if you a man and you a drinker, you know how your girl love purses.
Right.
Hey,
Ladies, this will make a great gift for your man.
definitely go pick it up.
Valentine's Day, Christmas, birthday. Make a great gift.
So when you're getting on his nerves, he can just start drinking.
Absolutely. Next thing I noticed is obviously the bottle.
I like that.
For me, when I'm drinking something expensive, I want it to look like it costs money. You know what I mean? And this look like it costs, $500, and it tastes like it costs $500.
Let's get into the taste.
So,
what you got for me?
The first thing I know, before I get into the taste, I want to say that the aroma, the oak aroma that I'm getting is second to none, man. It's just man, it's smooth before you even drink it, before you even sip it. All right. Obviously, when I sipped it, you get that traditional citrusy taste that you usually taste when you're trying cognacs.
Okay.
I also get a hint of oak and nutmeg when I'm tasting it. So just real smooth stuff, guys. Real smooth stuff. So it's worth every bit of that $500. Now we're gonna get into a ranking system a little bit later on in the episodes. But we're gonna put this at the top of the list because it's obviously the first liquor we're reviewing. So this obviously goes at the top of the list. When we get into different other cognacs, then we'll rank those appropriately, either behind this one or in front of this one.
Okay.
All right.
When it comes to drinking good liquor, I'm the type where I don't want to mix it.
Oh, absolutely.
But you definitely could mix this with a tonic.
Okay.
It's not that bad.
Okay.
But like I say, for $500, I want to taste everything in.
Absolutely.
So we'll drink it neat, which is amazing to me. It's not harsh, it's smooth.
Tell them about the proper way to sip cognac. Okay. We did some research on this, guys, and if you like me, you have been drinking it in a regular like whiskey or cognac sifter. But tell them about what we figured out in our research about the proper way to sip cognac.
All right. So the proper way to drink cognac is through a tulip glass, and that's because you can get your notes. It goes straight through your nose. You don't need that wide body glass. You know what I'm saying? This is a perfect way, to get your scents. You know what I'm saying? Your smells. And like I said, when you start to drink cognac like we do, you will enjoy it. You really will enjoy it.
Absolutely. So, enough about the drink, man. We gonna sip on the drink while we talking about the topic of the day, or what we gonna call the spill of the day. Okay. All right.
So we gonna drink while we doing it.
Absolutely. So, the question I want to pose, man, and it's it's been a lot of talking in the news recently about athletes and marijuana. I know everybody out there is following the Sha'carri Richardson situation in the news. That came up with her. So Sha'carri Richardson is a sprinter. For those of you who don't know, she's a sprinter, 100-meter sprinter. I want to say she participates in the 200-meter race as well. I don't think she got a chance to compete in the 200-meter before the actual incident happened. Okay. But she's a sprinter. She qualified. She actually blew out the field from what I saw in a 100-meter race, and she qualified for this year's Olympics in Tokyo, and that's coming up in a couple of weeks. But long story short, she tested positive for marijuana and was disqualified and is now unable to compete in the Olympics because of that positive test. So the question I want to pose to you, Big Sko, and we gonna rap about this thing, man, is should athletes, professional athletes, be allowed to smoke or to use, because there's more than one way to use marijuana, should they be allowed to use marijuana?
Hell no. I think owners have a job to do of putting the best product, whether that's on the field or on the basketball court, anything like that. And it's money. It's money involved. There's a lot of money involved.
Okay.
I don't want to put my product out there and it's not the best.
Yeah.
You don't put they run races with horses. We ain't want a horse that's on steroids out here. So, I think you're doing a job. I think if it's a job, you gotta, abide by the guidelines of the job. If not, find something else to do.
Right.
That's simple though. I think that's very simple.
I can get with you on that. And I was feeling the same way about the situation. Initially, my initial thoughts were, okay, well, she knew this was the rule.
Yeah.
Before she actually tested positive for it, and it's not like she didn't know that this was a rule.
Right.
Whether or not we agree with the rule, that's another argument. But you knew this was a rule, and you knew it was a requirement for you to participate,
right?
To test negative
again
for any substance. So I initially had the same feelings that you just had.
Okay.
And to expand further on that, I feel like if marijuana is allowed in these sports, then you're gonna have athletes that's abusing marijuana. Yeah. You know what I mean? You're gonna have athletes that's abusing marijuana. But then again, when I thought about it some more, I'm like, well, it's a lot of substances out there that's legal.
True. You got alcohol.
Exactly.
Well, who come into a game drunk?
Exactly. So my question is, if we trust these athletes enough, or if these athletes are smart enough not to abuse alcohol,
right?
Could we trust them enough to not abuse marijuana? Cause what it sounds to me like you're saying is, if I'm an owner, I don't want to take that chance of somebody abusing this substance, and now my product is less than what it could be. Right.
Yeah. Right. See, it's kind of okay. They kind of go. You know, it's a little up and down with how they treat it. Sometimes you know it's all right, and then you know the next minute it's not. Again, when it comes to the Olympics, and I kind of, you know, I understand you're gonna smoke, but I kind of lose my, you know, I kind of go off the side with her because of, you know, the Olympics come around every 4 years. So you mean to tell me you couldn't hold off from smoking until the next time?
Very good question.
4 years, every 4 years.
Very good question.
So it ain't like you know, hey, let's get through this. Then, you know what I'm saying, you gonna smoke, do whatever you want. So I get it. You know, whatever people going through, you know, everybody deal with theirs different. I do a little drinking sometimes.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna review this guy. So maybe she needs to leave track long and start reviewing some marijuana. This is the way I would.
Well, listen, I mean, I definitely feel like it's an opportunity for her to grow her brand, you know, become more famous as a result of this situation. Like if I was Sha'carri Richardson, if I was her PR team, I don't know if she has a PR team. I think she needs a PR team.
Yeah.
But if I was her PR team, like, I would spend this in a way that would benefit her.
How do you spend this?
Man, if I'm Sha'carri Richardson, I'm going to start up my own brand of marijuana.
But hold on, but at that point, are we saying damn the Olympics?
No, we're not saying damn the Olympics, because next time the Olympics rolls around,
you're just not gonna smoke. But we know since you're,
I'm gonna be good. You know,
we know if you got your own line of marijuana that you are definitely a user. Or not
not
necessarily.
necessarily.
Okay.
You got people that invest in marijuana all the time that don't necessarily use marijuana.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure the head of the Olympic Committee that made the rule is invested some kind of way in marijuana.
Okay. Maybe investing and starting your own line is two different things. I don't think the Spillers want to hear a liquor review from us if we don't drink.
But she smoked. She smokes. They know she smokes. But the point I'm trying to make is, I'm gonna smoke for, well, you know, you have you got the world championships like every 2 years.
Okay.
But in between, like, I know when I'm gonna get tested leading up to the race.
Okay.
Like, if she wanna smoke leading up to the race, smoke. But when it's time to compete and get right for them 6 months that you need to train, however long it takes you to train, if you want to smoke your weed then.
Okay. I still, it's a little, like
Now,
I say, coming from my point, that's different. I'm not the one, you know, again, I'm not owning the team, so I might feel a little different if I'm paying you and you doing this.
Yeah, and exactly. And track is an individual sport, so, like, she ain't running for nobody. You know.
Was she running for America?
She running for America,
not no more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
I think my point is, at the end of the day, if I'm her PR team, I'm gonna spend this in a way to benefit her to the fullest. Like, you got money making opportunities from this. You got all type of investment opportunities from this. And then when the Olympics roll around, if you own your game at that point, everybody knows you, everybody's rooting for you. And when you do, and this is my hope for her, when you do compete in the Olympics 4 years from now, you still the best women's track athlete in the world, and you're gonna dust everybody up again, and that's just gonna make you even that more famous.
Okay. I don't like when the black people, you know, it's my people, so I can say what I want to say about y'all, us. So I don't like how we try to, you know, it's, you know, words coming around like boycotting the Olympics when it's more black people in the Olympics. I feel like we heard those guys.
Now listen, man, I don't agree at all with nobody boycotting Like at the end of the day, she screwed up. Now, I'm not trying to say what she did was
right.
Right. Now, I don't want anybody to get that twisted. She did screw up. It was a dumb decision for her to smoke marijuana, knowing that was a banned substance.
Yeah.
It was dumb. Like, you possibly hurt your back. You know what I'm saying? And
she come out with that pack. Sha'carri, I don't want to mess with the name up. Yeah, they smoking that pack now.
Does that
smoking on that carry?
Does that lack of discipline in smoking marijuana, does that open the window of other things that she may not be disciplined in? And I don't want to just make it about Sha'carri Richardson.
Yeah.
You know, everybody make mistakes.
Yeah.
You know, but does that open a window to say, she wasn't disciplined enough to stop smoking weed? Does that, say other things down the line may not happen?
What else?
Because when you start working with these brands,
exactly.
You have to walk a fine line.
You definitely have to walk
especially
a fine line.
With the culture that we have. We have a very sensitive culture right now.
They call it cancel culture.
Cancel culture. And I did see some tweets where she got into maybe like some homophobia. She made some homophobic tweets.
Mm-hmm.
What do y'all think about that?
I got love for the LGBT. Did I say that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I ain't no problem with
y'all. You gotta
y'all.
make sure you put the Q on it.
Yeah, the letters. I'm not mad at y'all. Hey, support Cognac spill. You know what I mean? I ain't mad at you. Yeah, she crossed the line just a little bit, Again, unless she doing, making the weed like Brandon say, somebody else gonna feel a little sketchy about messing with her.
Well, listen. I mean, when it comes to that, like, we all been 21.
True.
We all been 21, and that's why, and that's just where she needs somebody on her team, like I'm a camera, like,
yeah.
Come on.
Why would y'all even sell her back?
What? Come on. Sha'carri Richardson partners up, people. Come on, man. Like, you supposed to make sure your girl's straight, because at the end of the day, if she make it,
everybody make it.
We all make it. That's how we get down.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? If we make it, if we get on, we putting everybody else on. You know what I'm saying? So who is on her team that even allowed her to use the marijuana, knowing that it was a banned substance? Wow. Who is on her team? That's my you need, like, sometimes, and we've all had to go through this, man. I don't hang out with half the people. I don't hang out with 75% of the people that I hung out with when I was 21 years old. I mean, sometimes you just gotta eliminate people from your circle, and that may be a situation that Sha'carri Richardson wants to look at. I mean, like, surround yourself with a team of people that's gonna guide you in a direction that benefits you being the number one. I'm not even gonna say number one women's track athlete. You're the number one track athlete, period, in the world right now. Usain Bolt, last I heard, was retired. Like, you are the next, and you are next up. You are next up.
I agree with that, but it's another thing I think we don't really put out there, and it's accountability.
Yeah, no,
I get it. It's people around you that could have, did a better job.
I agree.
But you gotta hold yourself accountable. If it's 1 million people in the room doing drugs,
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to have some kind of control, self-control.
I 100% agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you brought that up. That's a great point. I 100% agree with that.
Got to have self-control.
Absolutely. You definitely gotta have a level of self-control. You got to be able to police yourself, sometimes, you know what I mean? But, I just know the benefits, too, of having somebody there when I ain't 100% on my game. And, and she's, and she, I'm not sure. It's not me. It's not for me to say whether or not I believe this or not. But she said she was grieving and going through something, and that's what led her to smoke the marijuana. So I mean, you know,
you lost your mom.
Yeah, definitely. You know, so I definitely know where she coming from. I lost my mom 2016, and I tell people you will never get over.
Yeah.
Maybe some people do, but that's something I live with for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And I can say that I did pick up drinking a lot heavier when that happened. Okay. Again, now if I had the Olympics coming up, you know, I don't know if I'd have been drinking as heavy. I can't put that, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna put that out because I'm not in her shoes. I definitely get it with the grieving part though. Like I say, I've been there, and, you know what I'm saying, I understand where she was coming from. Again, with my mama passing, it made me, I feel like I had a bigger role in the family, so I feel like I can't fail. So,
how old were you when your mom passed, man? You don't mind me asking.
Man, I don't even remember.
You said 2016?
It's 2016. I'm 32 now.
Okay.
I know I look 25, y'all. But yeah, I don't even remember. 26,
like 27, like 27.
27?
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, she's 21, so I know it probably hit her, you know. Yeah, that's tough.
And, you know, I can speak about grief. You know, nobody, you know, it wasn't my mom, but it was definitely a close relative of mine when I was 18.
Right.
You know, I lost my cousin tragically in a car accident. I'm gonna tell you something. Man. I felt it like the wheels fell off for a little bit on my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, I went down a path that, you know, I mean, the Sha'carri Richardson path I was on. You know.
Yeah. That's why I said
only difference is I didn't have an opportunity as big as an Olympic gold medal potentially. I didn't have that opportunity to blow. You know what I mean? So she definitely blew an opportunity. I wish somebody would have been on her team that was guiding her and advised her a little differently. You know, because I mean, I feel like we need that. Yeah, we got to be accountable. We got to hold ourselves accountable. We got to police ourselves. But I mean, at that age, man, if you don't have the right type of guidance, then I mean, I feel like, you know, you're doing yourself a disservice.
Well, I give it to her that, you know, it ain't all bad. You still got a chance. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put it on as it's over with for you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You blew an opportunity. There will be more.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But you definitely gotta learn from this one.
Yeah. She gotta know that there will be more opportunities, and she gotta know that you still got a chance to make the best of that opportunity.
Yeah, it's all a learning curve.
And just shifting a little bit away from Sha'carri and just athletes in general.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you, you know, I feel like this as far as in other sports, you're gonna have, like, if you legalize marijuana in, let's say, basketball, for instance, you're gonna have your players that
come to the game,
that's gonna party and that's gonna use marijuana recreationally.
Yeah.
Just like, you know, you probably got your players that use alcohol recreationally, but you also gonna have your players like LeBron James, who like is
businessman.
Yeah, he's all about business. He's all about winning. He takes care of his body, you know, better than anybody I ever seen before in the history of the game.
Well, Michael Jordan.
And Michael Jordan is well.
Okay.
Nah, don't get me wrong. I ain't talking about who's great.
But
just as far as how LeBron take care of his body. I mean, he's famous for that. You know what I'm saying?
He do. At his age, he definitely He owns himself.
So you gonna have your players like that. That's just gonna abuse the players that ain't, like, the players that's abusing marijuana. LeBron James is gonna abuse you. Steph Curry is gonna abuse you. These players that are in tip-top shape and they actually think about and care about what they put in their body, they gonna abuse them. You know what I mean? So I feel like you can legalize it, and I don't feel like your product will be hurt, because at the end of the day, you still gonna have your players who feel like winning is more important than all of that. You know what I'm saying? It's the same players who stay away from the stuff we drinking on.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's gonna be the same players that stay away from alcohol. They gonna stay away from marijuana too. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna go win it, and they gonna win the championships like they've been doing. So, I mean, that's my opinion on the situation.
Okay. Let's go back to the initial question.
No, athletes.
What's your answer?
No, athletes should not be allowed to smoke. I mean, it's just like any job. A job that I work is, you know, I can't smoke.
My answer is owners, commissioners. Let's do whatever the hell you want to do. If you want to take that step and think about making marijuana a legal substance in your sport, do a trial period. Do it for a year. Do it for 2 years. If your product declines as a result, ban it again. You do whatever the hell you want to do. You the owner. You the commissioner. Do whatever the hell you want to do. But I mean, I think eventually moving into, you know, marijuana being legalized in what, like 19, 20 states now.
Yeah.
I think eventually once marijuana is legalized across the board, all 50 states, then I mean you gotta be at least looking at the option of making it not be a banned substance in your sport. You got to.
But how can they say don't come to? It's legal, but don't come to the game.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? See, then you be making it look like it's a cigarette. You know.
I'm gonna give the players the benefit of the doubt and say, from what I've seen, I hadn't seen anybody come to the game drunk. So I'm gonna give them benefit of the doubt and say they ain't gonna come to the game high.
I think you can perform.
No.
Ricky Williams said he played every game high.
Them boys
and he was legit.
Them boys we trying to be like, man. Matt Barnes and Steve Jack say they used the
See, you know what I'm saying?
Say they used the burn before they came to the game.
That's different. It's not like I can't drink Bowen, you know what I mean, and come to the game.
You really can't.
You know what I'm saying? We out there slurring.
Tell you something, you know, Captain Jack got a championship. And I think Matt Barnes got a championship. He don't count it because he said he was hurt. You know, when the Warriors won the championship that year, he said he was hurt. So he don't really count it. But I mean, you got to chip. You played a significant role on that team in that same year that they won a championship, and you didn't play in the finals because of injury. I'm still counting that. So both of them boys got a chip, and you know they say they used to come to the games high frequently. So
okay, I don't want to say that. You know, I'm not saying weed is bad. I'm just saying it's a time and place for everything. You got your off season, smoke it up, my dog.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? It's a time and place for everything. I remember my good days. You know what I'm saying? I was smoking.
Yeah.
I remember those good days. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not holding that against you. Please, you know what I'm saying? Just do it. You know, you got a perfect time. Like you got your off season. Go chill out with your family. You at the barbecue, you go duck off. You smoke your 1 or 2, however you do. That's true. But when it's time to play football, you know what I'm saying? Handle your business. That's true. Business first. That's true. You don't want nothing to jeopardize your family's money.
And you know, I'm glad you said handle business, man, because I'm gonna shift away to some more business that we gotta take care of.
Okay, right? What we got? Do I need to pour up a little bit more?
Man, go ahead and pour you one, man. I'm gonna sip on the rest.
Come on, man. Grown man talk. Grown man drink. You hear me?
And let's talk about some grown man music, man. So,
what you got for me?
So, this segment, man, we're gonna call it Be Sharp. Okay?
Yes, sir.
You top me off, man.
Yeah,
Why not? So, I want to get into some music, man.
What music you got for me?
Some music. So, you know, as I just stated, you know, this segment is called Be Sharp, right? So, this is a segment where I'm going to give y'all guys an album that I'm riding to for the week, all right? Until the next episode, okay? So, the album I'm riding to this week, and let me start by saying this. I got a very diverse collection of music. Okay, very diverse collection of music, man. Sometimes you might find me listening to some 80s music. Sometimes you might find me listening to some rock and roll. Sometimes you might find me listening to some hip hop, some R&B, some old school. Like I got a very wide array of music in my collection.
Okay, so what you got for me?
So, but today, man, I'm gonna drop some hip hop on y'all, man. Some hip hop. So, when I listen to a hip hop album, right, it's gotta flow. Like it's gotta flow from start to finish. I don't want to have to skip a song.
Right.
You know, I want to be able to put that thing in or press play on my phone, on my iPad, on my computer, and I just want to let it ride. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the requirement for a hip hop album for me, right? And these days, I mean, honestly, I don't find myself listening to a whole lot of hip hop unless it's 2015 and prior. Okay? So I got an album for you guys from 2004. You already know. Okay? And the album I'm riding to this week is that Lil Wayne.
Okay.
Carter 1.
It's a great album.
The first Carter. The Carter.
Yeah, it was a great
The Carter. Alright? The reason I'm riding to the Carter this week, guys, you know, it's very nostalgic for me. You know, I can remember being right around the time I was getting ready to come up out of high school, man. I remember that summer vividly, man. I was home for the summer, man, and me and my dogs, which is it's one of them summers where we hooping in 105 degree weather. We ain't care. We outside hooping, man.
Yeah, we from South Georgia.
I had just around the time, and I had just got my first vehicle, man.
Okay.
And I remember having my vehicle parked in the driveway while we hooping, and the Carter was playing in the car, man. We had the Carter playing in the car while we hooping. Man, look, listen. That album from start to finish.
It's a great body of work.
In my opinion, Wayne's best album. I mean, he's come out with a lot of stuff, you know, since then, but that's still, to me, Wayne's best album. Like, some people may disagree.
It's debatable.
Some people may disagree.
It's definitely debatable.
But that's Wayne's best album, man. So, my favorite track from that album. Well, what's your favorite track from that album?
I'm gonna go with On My Own. What is that? Eagle Carter, man. In a 96 Regal Country Band. Come on now. Talk to me.
Yes, sir.
Come on. Yeah.
I gotta go with, man, Cash Money Millionaire, man.
Okay.
Just the way that thing, drop, way it come in, keep pimping.
Okay.
I got a bitch in the back, got a hoe in the front, one cooking the crack, one rolling the blunt, man. Look.
Yeah, whoa,
man.
Drink.
Hold
on, they drink a little bit.
That thing was so hard.
Weezy. Holla, what up, Pop? Weezy. Why you might have to come sit down, man.
So that's the album we riding to this week, man. Lil Wayne, the first Carter, the Carter.
Okay.
Just classic, man. Classic album, man. So shout out to Wayne.
I wish we could play a little bit of it when you ain't trying to get YouTube on them. We just started it.
Okay, my bad, Spillers. So we had to cut for a little minute, man, because like we had to go listen to that album because the copyright rules on YouTube don't allow us, you know, unfortunately, to play the music for you guys. So we had to just step away for a minute and listen to the Carter. So shout out to Weezy, man.
Yeah, you see, we finished the drink listening to it.
The drink is gone. All right. So shout out to Weezy for the Carter. And like I said, in my opinion, his best album. All right. And we may debate on
on a later episode about Weezy albums, which one's the best one, because I kind of got a feeling that you feel a little differently about that.
I do.
Alright, so we gonna save that for a later episode, okay? Or a later segment of B Sharp. We'll save that for later.
That's definitely another.
So, listen, man, we gonna close it out, man. You know, I think we had a good time. I know I had a good time.
I had a great time.
All right, so we gonna close it out, man. And we definitely it's the pilot episode, guys. This is our premiere episode, the premiere episode of Cognac Spills, man. And
Cognac Spills.
I hope you guys stay with us. Make sure you guys go subscribe to our channel. Make sure you like us on Instagram. Make sure you follow us on Instagram.
All that.
Make sure you leave us a comment. Tell us what y'all think. If ever we inspire you guys to try a new drink, or if ever we inspire you guys to upgrade your selection of cognac, my boy Sko is the whiskey expert,
Let us know, man.
the tequila expert. If ever we inspire you guys to upgrade your drink selection, leave us a comment, man, and show us some love. Sko, you got anything you want to say to the people?
Listen, we definitely gonna get into some more drinks. Like I said, we're gonna get into the tequilas, the brandies, the cognacs, the Armagnacs, anything that's good. We're gonna let you know about it, man. We need y'all to drink with us, support us. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Bowen Extra.
Bowen Extra, definitely.
And who's the
shout
guy?
out to Cognac Experts.
Cognac Expert. Make sure y'all go follow them. If you want to get it, it's not in your liquor stores. Definitely go shout out them. You know what I'm saying? Go follow them on Instagram.
Invest your little money, man. Invest your little money in some good drink, man. Some good spirits, man. It's well worth it.
Yeah, don't do your body wrong.
As long as your rent paid, man, your kids is fed. Invest your little money in some good drink. Ladies, go get this for you. Go get this for your fellas, man. Go get this for your fellas. It is definitely well worth it. You'll definitely love it. So, once again, man, we appreciate all the love and support. We know there's a lot of anticipation for this first video. So, we just hope you guys love it. We're going to continue to drop them, man, consistently for you guys. We got some good content coming up for you guys. We got some special guests coming. We just got a lot of stuff planned for you guys, and I'm excited for you guys to see it. So, make sure you guys keep staying with us, man, and keep vibing with us, keep drinking with us, man. Love you guys.
Yes, sir. It's the Yak Cave.